I do it. How are you tonight?
Good.
Working hard.
Yeah, working hard.
Working hard, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, have a good evening.
You too.
Bye. Actually, okay, welcome back. I actually enjoyed very much the documenting my sculpture. I wasn't trying to do anything all fancy. I wasn't trying to do anything all highly produced. I'm not worried about what kind of attention I'm getting on there. I'm actually doing it for myself, and I'm just experimenting with this medium here on YouTube. Or video documentation, and I actually really enjoyed it way more than I thought I was going to. So my older sister actually texted me today. She said, "Oh my God, I'm sad that there's no more videos for a while." But what she didn't know, that in my mind I was formulating, like, I'm gonna kind of discipline myself to keep moving along with this, and we're gonna see where it goes. Actually, tomorrow is recycling day here in my neighborhood in Vancouver. So I was just speaking to one of my girls that walks around and collects the bottles all the time. She's actually one of the most pleasant. I'm guessing she's in her 40s. Always has a smile, and always says hello to me, and I always appreciate them. And then over the years, I've gotten to know it's usually like kind of elderly women, and I've gotten to know them very well, and I always have a little bit of conversation with them, get to know them a little bit, and they always appreciate what I'm doing. Okay, so what am I doing? Well, I have 4 nephews and a niece, and I kind of said to myself, when they graduate high school, I was going to have a sculpture for them as a gift, and I already did 2, one for Ben and one for Will, and those are my older sister's 2 oldest. And if you go onto my website, you should be able to find them in my I think the heading is Live Studio Radiance, like from my studios, and it's just a bunch of pictures of stuff, So anyhow, I'm looking at my shirt here. I hope this doesn't look like am I getting old, like wearing like these shirts that look like a tourist would wear, and I don't know. I hope not. But anyhow, so I have 2 sculptures up there already from my nephews, and I actually kind of designed them to be a phone. I call it, a phone, wallet, keys type of thing. And if they're going away to university or going into whatever it is, dormitory or something like that, or whatever they want to do, and I just kind of want them where they can put them in, and just little shelves, little nooks, little compartments or whatever, and they can hang a hat on it, or golf balls or whatever. So this year I have 2 nephews, both graduating high school. Today's May 16th as I film this, and one of the nephews, Campbell, is his birthday's on May 19th, so just a few days away. And Luke, my other nephew, he's my from my youngest sister, and his birthday's in August, late August. But these are graduation presents, and I'm not going to have them in time. I'm not going to have them finished in time for when they do graduate. I'm a little bit behind. I have a bunch of things going on. My back injury a couple of months ago kind of sidelined me for a long time, which is what I was planning on doing these. And so I just couldn't really do anything about that. So another thing is I went shopping for these pieces a few months ago. I think it was in January, actually. We're in May, so like maybe 5 months ago. it was in January, and I wanted to have them drying, and I was trying to think of an idea. And so at that time I wasn't into YouTube mode or videoing anything, so I don't have any video footage of me pulling them off the beach, which is, you know, I hope to kind of do that into the future if I can actually get some video of me of the beach I go to and kind of that process, which I really enjoy as well. Like, I love doing that. You get out, you're on the beach, you're walking around looking for you know, a piece that kind of grabs my eye if I have an idea. And you know, sometimes transporting it to my van is a project, let me tell you. It's far, it's heavy. I had to get a young friend of mine in January to get one of these pieces for me, and he did it with a smile, actually. So I'm just gonna I want to put this on YouTube, but I also want it to be a surprise to my nephews. I don't want them to see what's coming, and so I'm just gonna give the honor system. I'm gonna tell them not to watch. I'm gonna tell them not to tune in, and I'm gonna just trust the fact that they don't. And I hope that they hope their curiosity doesn't get the best of them, and I hope they leave it at that. So I've already got them off the beach. I've already taken my Sawzall to kind of get them into a basic shape of where I'm going to be starting with my sculptures. And today I was out here in the evening just getting the bottom here, like, you know, getting a nice level base on the piece. This one here is not done yet, but this one here I'm pretty happy with. And so I'm starting to shape them, formulate my ideas, and it's going to take a lot of sanding, a lot of shaping and forming, and you know, some nights out here of playing around. Just a sec, there's a car coming. I might have to move my little camera stand. It's Johnny. Are you going this way or this way? Okay, that's Johnny. He's another one of the collectors. I've been YouTubing. I YouTubed my last sculpture.
I saw you one time. You had your little carpenter thingy.
Oh yeah? Oh, you saw it on YouTube? Oh, right on.
I think it was Facebook or something.
I finished my I finished the trophy, and I had 25 videos actually up on it. So it was a good experience. Yeah. Right on. We'll talk to you later. Good luck. Okay, so I'm just going to give a little bit of a rundown of what I got going on here and how I'm going to begin this. So these two pieces right here, this is for Campbell. This is for, his name is Campbell Cassidy, and I call him CC. So I hope you can see the C and the C. So that's what I'm beginning with. I kind of saw that and was like, okay, that's what I'm going with. So I can, you know, that's pretty cool that I found a piece that has a CC in it. And then my other nephew is Luke, and I call him Lucky, but, you know, both of them start with an L. And I hope you can see the L shape here. And it's, you know, going right into there. And I'm going to start to formulate what I'm going to do with, you know, like, where how these are going to go and what they're going to look like. And I've already been out here today thinking of some ideas, and you know, we're going to go from there. It should be fun. I always like the process of doing this. I just wish that my bank account was growing as I did this. Maybe someday, you never know. But yeah, I do really love doing sculptures. I love the process of it. I love the whole thing. The music that I'm listening to, sometimes a nice glass of wine in the evening, the people that come over, some conversations when I'm not really in the mode to work, and I just feel like standing around and talking, or shooting baskets, or throwing a baseball with my little neighbor, and things like that. So those are, you know, I wish I was able to document from the beginning these two projects, but this is where I stand now. I'm getting the bases ready, the shapes are ready, and I'm gonna see what happens here. I'm gonna actually post this evening, May 16th, when I get in the home, when I get in my place and get all cleaned up and ready to go to bed. And then so it actually inspires me and motivates me to keep moving on these projects. And again, I hope that they have the discipline to not watch and not tune in, and to see that it's, these are assignments that are from them. So I'm gonna leave it at that. It's like 8:30 or something. I haven't eaten anything yet. I just had a little bit of food at noon today, and I'm kind of hungry right now. And I'm gonna go grab a little bit of food to eat, and maybe get out here tomorrow. We'll see what my schedule says. I might have to be on a job site tomorrow, but if not, I'll be out here tomorrow and working away at these, and I'll have maybe a little bit more video for you. So thank you once again for watching. I really enjoyed that first project, that trophy that I made, and they really, actually, yeah, like I dropped it off at the Hastings Little League on yesterday, Sunday, and the guy that received it, the new president of the league, or the guy that's in charge of things, he was so grateful and gracious and such a gentleman, and it was just good to meet him. So he was, hopefully the kids like it, and that's a successful, it'll be a successful project. So I will talk to you guys when I talk to you. Have a good evening, and we'll talk to you soon. Hello. That's my neighbor biking home from something. I think she's an athlete, actually. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a little cleanup here. It's been again, as I say, it's been like therapeutic for me to video this. I've enjoyed it. And to be transparent here, the thing that I am trying to accomplish is I'm just wanting to connect. I just hope that through these videos I'm able to kind of show what I'm really doing, and hopefully I'm able to connect with somebody that's interested in what I am providing. And if you're wondering what that is, well, there's several things, as I've kind of organically formulated a bit of a business model over the years. I would say that the base of my services would be carpentry. So let's just say you're a person that wants some basic carpentry done. A fence built, a deck put in. Then I work a lot of the times with carpenters, and that's what we're doing. We're doing house renovations. I just got done building a house. So I learned my skills that way. However, if you were to go on my website, cowlickcombs.com, you would see that the carpentry that I prefer doing is a bit different than your average job. It's very it's more shapes, creative. I like to use logs. I like to involve found objects. I like to do mosaic tiles, and I like to bring into a reality the vision that a client wants, And I personally would rather, I like doing like small business, like a cafe or something like that. We bring a special feeling into the space, that you know, and there's for example, I built a tree house right in the middle of a cafe one time, and the kids go in there and they climb up and they love it, and 99% of people love it. And then you get those few people that their first instinct is to think about lawsuits and suing and all that stuff, which is just, I can't go there. I don't want to think like that. I don't think like that. So that's the kind of that's the kind of spaces that I would provide. Sculpture, if you paid attention to my past video series on the glove, the trophy that I did for a Little League, then you would see that sculpture. I also love doing a sculpture. It's one of my favorite things to do, is be out of my studio and be in sculpture mode. And another service that I am organically building is a mentoring service. And I'm still, always working out the details on that. Every situation is different. I began by being interested in studying counseling courses, and I took like a life skills coaching certificate years ago, but I never ever stuck with the accreditation. It never ever panned out for me. There was things that were missing there. I was just seeing holes in the whole system, and so I visualize into the future young adults coming to my studio that are having a bit of difficulty in their lives, okay? And the reason I'm interested in that is because it's kind of been my story, like I trust me, I'm able to connect with people that feel a little bit displaced perhaps in their direction of what they're going to be doing, and if you're a creative, all the better, because that I can relate to. And or if I do have a contract, which I do have a deck I'm going to be building coming up, and another job, and then if I need a helper, it's good to have one of these young guys that are coming in, and then they can come and start to hang out with me, learn some skills, talk some talk, and we go through it very naturally. And I share a lot of the books I'm reading. I share just an open mind. I can listen to somebody's problems, and it just might be a better solution than just going to a counselor and sitting in a stagnant room. And not saying that that's not a good service oftentimes, but I might just be a better setup for a lot of people. So that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I am doing. And so if, that's why I'm doing these videos, and that's it. Like, I'm just trying to connect with people, just trying to show myself, and hopefully something good comes out of it for not only myself, but for an individual that's looking for some services that I can provide. So I thank you for watching. I'm going to close up shop here, go on down to Commercial Drive, grab myself a great big juicy chicken shawarma with just the juices falling out of it. It's so good down there, and it's like one of the best deals on the old Commercial Drive, that's for sure. And it's just right at the bottom here where I live. So when I'm hungry and I'm in a little bit of a rush and there's I don't feel like going in, my hands are all dirty and cooking, I usually go there. So we'll check you out. Hopefully I'm in one of these days. Coming soon. I have a ball game on Thursday. I won't be in here probably then. Tomorrow I might have a little bit of time, and I'll be advancing on my phone wallet keys sculptures for two of my nephews. And these kids here, they are just beautiful young men. They are pretty cool. I have a good relationship with both of them, so I look forward to putting in my mind and my energy and thinking about these young guys that are about to move on in their lives into college or university and wherever that may lead. So it's going to be fun trying to connect with them from my studio.